But I guess it's your first time. So y'all come over here.
So exciting.
It is really. The last practice of bowl season here, we give an award to the player who we feel like was the best as far as like interacting with the media. We gave it to Christian last year, the first time we've done it. And Christian, we're not giving you anything this year. What we did when we started voting the other day was that we decided just to name the award after you.
Wow.
I think we all feel
What an
like you've been a really good.
So I get the C-Rob award?
Yeah.
Oh, C-Rob, I could have saved this on the description.
But anyway, what we want to do is thank you guys for always being really good to deal with. And so here it is, the inaugural Christian Ronald.
I was a picture of
It means a lot to us.
C-Rob 45. Thank you.
Hey guys, what shot was John?
Congratulations.
Come right over in the picture.
Oh, I get to get in there too?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll stand right here.
David, you need to get in the picture.
I don't think I do.
You don't want to be up.
Just gave the award. Okay, and again. Thank you.
All right, good job.
Cry me out.
Hashtag.
Thanks, Arthur.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was nice. Can the head coach ever get the award?
I think you're out of the running. We'll have to send you a card or something.
Yeah. When I avoid questions, I lose.
Something like
Which
that.
we'll do a lot of that today. So I have no comment on probably 80% of the questions you'll ask today. So we get started now.
How was practice?
How was practice? Practice was actually very good. We went early because we knew we were going to get away from the rain, and it rained for 10 minutes, period 1 and 2, when the media was out there, and
It worked out well for you.
stopped the rest of the day. I had a plan for a 2-hour window where it wasn't going to rain, and then you guys showed up and blew it. No, I thought yesterday I just didn't see as much energy. You know, I kind of rate a lot of the practices on how much effort I think we're getting out there, but today was a lot of really good energy. And I think when it's a little chilly and rainy, they tend to move around quicker, and we skip the breaks, and we just keep going. So it was a good day, and it ended up. Offense finished a little bit early. They had a couple of bull in the ring matches, which was kind of fun to watch with some of the younger guys, but a couple mild fights at the end of practice, which tends to liven things up. But it was a good day. Tomorrow morning we're going to get up. I hear it's going to be very cold and very windy. So it's days like tomorrow that help you really appreciate Orlando. So that's why we're practicing tomorrow. But tomorrow will just be kind of just all scout teamwork for about 12 periods, which is an hour, and then we'll get out of there.
You mind talking about Rump and Mays just for a second or two? They signed, it sounds like.
Rump officially, I don't know if he's. I know Mays is.
Y'all sent an email on Rump.
Did we do?
Yeah.
I knew Mays was.
I hadn't seen it
Did they
myself.
do?
So.
Yeah.
Yes,
You released that?
yeah.
I knew I'd signed the papers for it, but I didn't know if it got faxed back or whatever. So, well, Chris Mays, of course, is a guy that we signed earlier, and then he had to go the junior college route. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Chris played his freshman year, and then I think the second year he redshirted.
Up there? Or over there?
I'm pretty sure.
Last year he did.
I'm pretty sure. I think he's got 3 years to play 3, like Beard did. And that's starting to happen more and more in the junior college ranks, which is, I think, fantastic for these guys. For a guy like that to come in, have 3 years of eligibility after graduating from junior college and graduating at the mid-year again. So the guy gets spring ball in 3 seasons. It's really about as good as it gets. And of course, he's a big nose guard. Well, D lineman. I don't know if he'll end up being a nose or not, but he could play inside. He's about a 330 pounder, and very athletic kid. A guy that we really liked out of high school, and just glad that he is with us now. And then Jonathan Rump. He's 6'4", maybe 6'5". He's probably in the 220-pound range. He's very fast. He's an explosive athlete. He is going to come in and compete for playing time immediately, like we expect Rump to. When we bring junior college guys in, we really do expect them to compete right away for playing time. And Jonathan, he's a very talented guy. We're glad we got him.
There have been a lot of comparisons made between him and Cordarrelle Patterson at Tennessee. I mean, is that do you see that as a?
I don't know about that. We'll see. He's a very talented guy though. Had a very good career, junior college career. I think he's on the two years of eligibility left. I think he played the first 2 years. So, but we're going to give him an opportunity to get out there and make plays, just like anybody who. Every guy we sign, we're gonna give him that opportunity. But it's nice for him to have, the jump start in the spring as well.
Mark, I know you're still like 2 weeks out from the game. Some of these receiver injuries and I guess J-Will, any much of a concern or not really?
Well, Malcolm did practice today with the scout team, and so he's kind of phasing his way back in. We feel good about that. Talked to TK, and I think with this Christmas break and the break he's already had, I don't think there's much doubt that he would be able to play. I don't really know how bad Jay's is. It happened yesterday in practice, and he pulled a groin or something like that, hip flexor, something like that. I don't know how bad that is. Hey, Claude, did we do anything? Did we release anything else? On interviews?
We've got Austin Long.
Okay.
We've got something coming on him here momentarily.
So I guess I can say
You
something
can, yeah.
while we're at. Austin busted up his hand and is actually having surgery as we speak. Just to, I don't even know exactly what's got to get done with it, but it's something that actually won't even count him out in the game. Not long into it, you could club a guy and protect what's been done surgically. So there's even a chance that he could play in the game, but we don't think it'll affect spring ball at all.
What did he do to his hand?
It was a offensive line, D line drill, whatever it was. They're just every play they're shooting their hands, so just got busted. I
think Ron's got a little detail on it.
Was it yesterday or-
I
yeah,
think
there'll be a
it's some
release.
kind of fracture in the hand, I think.
Fracture.
John Jenkins hasn't practiced in a while.
Yeah.
Worried about him?
Well, I hope. He's getting better. We'll see. Getting better.
You want to do academics today? You gonna wait on that?
We're gonna do academics when we get to the ball site.
Is it still a possibility Avery might be able to?
Avery looked good today. He was running today, and yeah, definitely a possibility. I think it's more of a probability now. Just watching him run today, and I think he even. I think today gave him more confidence because he was running out pretty hard. He's not in the best condition right this minute, but he ran. I think he ran about as fast as he could, and it felt good. So when I saw him running, I was going from one drill to the other, defensive field to the offensive field, and I just saw him flashing across there when he's running with Ron. He really looked good. So I was thinking, if he doesn't have any setbacks, I would think he'll be able to play.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was probably important to him to be able to get out there one more time.
Yeah, he wants to play, and that's something. A guy could easily just say, you know what, I don't want to do it anymore. But I don't think there's any doubt he wants to do it. I'm glad he has that attitude.
Those of us who are in our profession are going to say that the defense is going to take a step back or at least be different next year. But do you see it the same way, or how do you?
It's hard to say. We do have we've got some talented guys on our campus. We got guys that we're recruiting, obviously. We got already had Chris in May, so we can talk about him. There's more on the way that we know of that'll be competing. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I do know that we're going to be very athletic. We're going to be strong. We're going to be, I think, physically, we're going to be able to hold up. You know, it's going to be a matter of how quickly they can really gel as a group and learn what to do. There'll be some guys that don't have near as much experience as he was going into this past season, but you know, we had that situation offensively to a certain degree, and those guys exceeded everybody's expectations. So, you know, it'll be the defense's turn to hear all the questions about can they possibly be good enough to help us win the SEC, and it'll be the offense's turn to hear that, hey, everybody's coming back, or just about everybody's coming back, and so, you know, can they perform up to the expectations they're going to have and everybody's going to have for them. So, and I would think our special teams, we certainly will be more mature in the punting and kicking category with those guys having a year under their belt. And I think the good majority of our guys that have been running down, covering kicks and all that, most of those guys will be back. So I would think we'll improve in the special teams as well.
What kind of conversation do you anticipate having with Aaron Murray once the bowl is over with, as far as his decision he's got made?
You know, I don't know if you know. Sometimes you'll have that conversation before the game. It just depends on where the guy's at, you know. But if Aaron's decision is to play the game and then do all the thinking and soul searching and all that kind of stuff, we'll definitely sit down and talk. You know, just kind of lay it out there as far as the history of the draft and just, you know, why would there be an advantage to staying? Why would there be a thought to go and all that?
Is it all different for quarterbacks and maybe other position players, you know, deciding whether or not to come out early? Are different things they have to decide, or is it? Not really.
To me, not really. One thing he will have is, I think maybe sometimes if a quarterback's sitting there going, all my skill guys are gone, all my linemen are gone, you know, now I'm playing with a bunch of rookies, or, you know, that might be something that might make a quarterback think twice, because he is very dependent on everybody else around him to play well, for him to play well. But in this case, you know, like we just mentioned, the great majority of everybody will be back, and so I don't think that'll be a factor for him.
Has Rodney Garner talked to Auburn about a job on their staff?
I'm not discussing any personal stuff right now.
It's been a while.
That's why I lose the award.
Yeah, you're not going to win. It's been a while since any of us have asked about Colton Houston, and I mean, is there any kind of update in that situation at all that you can offer?
He's still in the same situation that he was in, unfortunately.
At some point, do you have, I mean, his desire is still to play, I'm assuming?
You know, you'd have to ask him. It's been tough on him to, you know, go this long and not get a chance to play. I'm not sure where he's at on that. We're in a situation where whether he plays or doesn't play, you know, he is part of our 85 number. So there's no reason for me to say, you know, you're. I mean, we can't give him a DQ on this thing. He's either going to make it or he's not. But in the meantime, he counts in 85. So, there's, you know, if he ever gets to the point where he reaches whatever threshold they're looking for and he still wants to play, then we want him to play. It'll be up to him.
What's the plan for getting the team to Orlando in terms of when you meet? And
We're going to have them all find their way there. You know, they'll either drive or fly, whatever's more convenient for them. And we're gonna get everything there right around dinner time. We'll have dinner, and then we'll have a meeting not long after that, the first official meeting. Claude, do you know if that, it's somewhere around 6 or?
I think the dinner's at 5.
It's somewhere around 6:30, and we are gonna go ahead and cover the bowl stuff, but also, we will practice that night. But I think we're gonna do something with the media before.
Yeah, you guys got the notes on that, right? I think we're gonna do something at 4:30.
We're just trying not to make the practice go into 11 o'clock at night or whatever, so we're trying to cut down as much as we can, meeting time, media time and all that before the normal 15, 20 minutes or something before practice or whatever. We're gonna try to just start that the next day.
Is there a bowl game that, you know, y'all are playing on New Year's, is there a game though that you and maybe some of the staff have been talking about beyond the national championship game that y'all like to see play?
Well, I'm always interested in every SEC.
Yeah.
Whoever in the SEC's playing, I like watching all those games, and I do. I'm an SEC fan during bowl time.
Do you ever talk to the TV because you get frustrated with what's happening? Are you a fan like that?
Not really, but sometimes if I see something, I might say whatever a fan might say, and my wife she'll get on to me about it. Did you make the hot chocolate?
I did, yeah.
It was fantastic.
Excellent. Logan had a training session.
We all get on about that. It is good.
Oh,
Any
the last day
special
you might have-
Christmas plans or anything this year beyond what you normally do as a regular
Just
Christmas?
it'll just be with our family, mostly just our immediate family, and I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. It's been a good year. For the most part, I can't think of anything that blew up too badly. Bulldog Nation. Oh yeah, always Bulldog Nation. Hope you all have a wonderful Christmas season. Hope it's a great time for family and fun. And hope the Lord blesses everybody during this time. God bless America. God bless the Georgia Bulldogs. See y'all later.